So now that you know where everything is on our home page of Learnbook, it's time to have a look or a bit of a closer look at our left-hand menu bar. So in one of our previous videos, we talked about our flagship menu bar. This is a fully customizable menu bar. And when I say customizable, it's not that you need to log a support ticket and ask eCreators to add a menu option for you. It is fully customizable by you, the end user, which just gives you so much flexibility and so much power to be able to create a system that works for you and covers the items that you need it to. So we talked about having our collapsible hamburger menu at the top here. So it gives you that screen retail space, takes away that menu bar when you don't need it, and gives it back to you when you do. So let's just take a couple of minutes of your time to go through the options that are available in this menu bar, just so you sort of get familiar with where things are. So we're currently on our home page. So when I click home, this is where we are. We're landed on my home page, which is the default tab of my courses. So this is something that's available, and I'll let you know each of these options, who they apply to. So home is to everybody in the system. It doesn't matter what role you hold. The next one down is my dashboard. So my dashboard is talking about at the user level. So everybody has access to my dashboard, and it shows you everything about that particular user. So it'll show you their name, it'll show you their profile picture, the background image of their profile, which they can set. It allows them in this area out of the box, it allows them to edit their profile information. So maybe they need to update a phone number or an address. They can access their messages. So we had a look in a previous video about a few areas where the messaging functionality comes from. They can access their own preferences. So this might be around the type of notifications they want to receive. Maybe their forum preferences, whether they want to be notified about new posts or something like that. And they can also change their password. So perhaps they would like to change their password. They can do that through here. On the right-hand side, we have our little courses widget. So this is a completed courses widget, which shows the users how far they are through all the courses that they're enrolled in. So at the moment, we have 0 out of 2. So that means that I am enrolled into 2 courses and I have completed, so I haven't achieved course completion on either of them as yet. So this sort of basically just gives me just a really nice indication of where I'm sitting. Below that, we then have what we call our transcript. So for every single course that the user is enrolled in, the course will appear on this page. All the activities within that course that have activity completion set up on them and that are sort of accessible, gradable activities will then appear below it. So a user can come in here and they can see a full transcript, a full history of everything that they've done. Now, you're not going to get this out of the box in this format with Moodle. So this is all being fully customized to make this a really, really good experience for the user. Not only does it let you know if you're complete or not, it'll show you the date, it'll show you a grade, and if you're awarding certificates in any of these particular courses, it will also give the user the ability to download their certificate once they've achieved it. So once they've received their certificate in the first instance, it will then be here and available for download again later on. So some really, really cool stuff there on my dashboard. As a good segue there, talking about my certificates. So the next tab along is your certificate tab. So if you have achieved any certificates in any of those courses that you've been enrolled in and that you're undertaking, it will appear here. So when you get a certificate generated, it doesn't just mean save it or else you'll never see it again. When you first get that certificate, it will save itself into your transcript, but also into your own My Certificates tab as well. The certificates will appear here and a user can then go back in and re-download certificates later on. Now, so far, those first 3 options are available to everybody. Everybody's going to see them. The next 2 are just customized options. So this is in this particular instance of Learnbook. So in our eCreators Academy, we have 2 additional links that we've put in here. And in the next video, we'll show you how to customize options. And you can add any amount of your own links into this. So in this case here, you're not going to get these 2 out of the box. So I'm just going to skip over those 2 and we'll move on to calendar. So calendar is something that everybody will get out of the box. This is a standard Moodle functionality, a Moodle feature, and it provides the users with their calendar. So calendar can have entries of an entire site-wide entry, course-wide entries, or just calendar events that a user wants to create by themselves. Some really, really cool and powerful features around the calendar there. So far, up until this point, everything we've talked about, every user can see. The next 2 options, though, we're now getting into a place where only site administrators can see. So this is locked down to just admins. This is an expandable menu bar here, And basically what we're trying to do with Moodle is, or with Learnbook, is just to make Moodle really user-friendly and easy to find those common functions that you're looking for. So by having this expandable My User menu bar here, we can suddenly get in and do the 4 most common tasks that everybody needs to do with users. So it's as simple as create a new user, browse all the list of users that I currently have in my system so I can see every single person who's in there currently. Maybe I'm using bulk upload with users and I want to be able to bulk upload the users via CSV file. And once again, this is all covered in subsequent videos. Or else maybe some bulk user actions. Maybe I want everybody to change their password. Maybe I want to send everybody a message. So some bulk user actions. So some really handy sort of features. And it's taken something that would normally be about 3 or 4 clicks away in Moodle. It's now made it just a single click, single point. I just go straight there and I'm straight into the task at hand. I'm not wasting time trying to remember where that was anymore. So I'll collapse that menu bar back up. And the last one, which is quite extensive, is then our administration menu bar. So once again, only available to site admins, but there's a lot in here. So one of the main features is our admin dashboard. So this is basically providing you with a whole range of what we call widgets that provide you with information about your site. So login activity for the last 30 days, the usage, the data usage on the disk, the total number of users that are within the system, the total number of courses that are available and have been created. As time goes, we're also looking at and we're also rolling out a lot of additional features into this section. So always keep an eye on this and look out for our updates about this. One of the brand new features that we've recently put in here is the ability to log a ticket and view your support tickets from right within your platform. So no longer do you need to sort of try and remember lots of different URLs and lots of different places to go. Your LMS will be your one-stop shop. And as a site admin, you'll be able to come in here and log a support ticket with our help desk. View the tickets that you have open. So it just sort of creates that sort of point of just one single point of truth where you can keep coming back to. The rest of all this here is really up for you just to have a bit of a browse through and have a look through. It is basically putting everything into really, really easy, simple to navigate, simple to find areas. So again, user management. All the common tasks are right here, including CSV templates for if you are going to bulk upload users. I've got team management and cohort management. It's all just one click away, so it's nice and close, really nice and handy. Want to manage your courses? Do it here. Manage blocks, manage theme settings. It's all right here, all really, really available and accessible for you. We've got some information about our advanced cohorts, analytics if you're using them, a quick access into courses, a quick access into our Learnbook reporting tool. So the reporting tool that's within Learnbook there, so you can easily find this stuff, easily get there and work with it. Now, most of these things, the reason why I'm just showing you and just talking to each of these points, but not actually going in there and showing you how to do each thing, is that most of these is covered off in subsequent videos within this series. So we have menu management here. So this is where we customize this menu bar. We have My Teams, and then we have our typical site administration. So this brings us back to basically our default site administration where a lot of our other site administrator tasks are done within Moodle, access to our plugins and those type of things. And we'll talk through that later on as we go through. And finally, the last one down the bottom there is our theme and our customization options. So we're basically making a menu bar that is really, really functional, very usable, very user-friendly too. It takes the confusion out of it. Users don't need to wonder where things are, how to find them, how to get back to certain places. It's all contained in just one really well thought out and what we call our flagship menu bar.